Hi there. Happy Wednesday. I can't believe we're halfway through the week. I hope you felt inspired yesterday to get some movement into your life. I hope that you all made that 20-minute commitment to get that 20 minutes in per day of some type of movement, whatever that might look like for you. So what I want to talk about today is sleep. Yeah. So I always came from a place of how important is it? Like I used to have later nights, early mornings, and then I'd have this idea of, okay, well, I didn't sleep great last night, or I didn't have a long sleep, but tonight I'll go to bed earlier and I'll feel better tomorrow and I'll make up that sleep, which we can't make up sleep, but that's sort of the place I came from. I didn't really put a lot of thought into how was that, I wouldn't say lack of sleep, but quality of sleep for one, and just amount of sleep affecting my body. So as I'm getting older, which we all have the joy of experiencing, I'm realizing that sleep has a huge impact on my health and well-being in every way possible. So my challenge to you today would be to look at your sleep, and not just the amount of sleep that you're getting, but the quality of sleep that you're getting. Because sleep, it just plays a vital role, like I said, in our health and well-being throughout our entire life. And getting enough sleep can actually help protect your mental health, your physical health, and your quality of life. And this all plays into what I want you to feel these last few weeks of summer. And I firmly believe that if you can get a good sleep routine, and what I like to call our sleep hygiene, if you can get that in place and get that restorative sleep that you need every night, that already is going to make things feel lighter, and you'll be able to pour into your day in a bigger way. So, like I said, our sleep, it has an impact on our growth development, our immune support, the repair of our physical health. So that's why they say when you're sick, sleep. Your body needs that to repair itself. It has an impact on our insulin and our hunger regulation. So again, metabolic health. I keep dropping that, and I don't want this to be about metabolic health, but I'm going to tell you something. That's where it all starts. If you are metabolically healthy, you will have a longer lifespan. So I just want you to tuck that away. And like I've been saying every day, the more you know, the more you have to empower yourself. I am going to make you a list of books that I love and that I've read. And I said if you're metabolically healthy, you're going to have a longer lifespan. That's not what I meant. I meant you're going to have a longer health span. Meaning, yes, we're all aging, but you're going to feel healthier for longer if you are metabolically healthy. And sleep plays a big role in our body's metabolic health. And then the last thing that sleep impacts hugely is hormone balance. So especially for us women, big thing that we have to consider as we get older. So there's, like I said, there's something that I like to call my sleep hygiene. So I've put a few things in place that help support my sleep at night. So the one thing I try to do is I try to wake up and go to sleep at the same time every day. So some people can do with less sleep. Not everyone needs 8 hours. I do better if I get 7.5 to 8. So I just have tried to go to bed between 10:30 and 11, and I wake up between 6:30 and 7 o'clock. That just gives my body a good rhythm, and it likes that. So this might take a little bit of experimenting for you. You might need to figure out what does that look like for you, because it did take me a little bit of time to figure out where do I feel my best. And then the next thing that I try to do, not always possible because of our lovely winters, but another thing that really supports our sleep is getting early morning sun. So getting sunshine before 11 o'clock in the morning, about 20 minutes, unprotected skin, no sunscreen. So getting that early morning sunlight is big. And then another thing that I have implemented to help my sleep hygiene is exercise. I try not to do it within 4 hours of going to bed. A lot of people love to do exercise in the evenings, and that works for some, which is great. For me, it just really gets me going. So I prefer to do it in the morning. I love my walks at night, and sometimes I will do more yoga-like exercises in the evening if I just need to decompress and stretch. I also try to avoid caffeine. Caffeine doesn't usually affect me, but for some people that's a big thing. So if it does affect you, then at least no caffeine like 6 hours before you're going to bed. No large spicy meals close to bedtime. I don't eat after 7 o'clock at night because our body it has to process that food. And the best way to process it is if we stay active. If we eat at 9:30 and go to bed by 10:30, our body has to work extra hard, which then means your resting heart rate isn't going to come down, and you need that to come down in order to have restorative sleep. I use my bedroom for sleeping only. There's no TV in there, nothing like that. I get rid of all electronics at least 30 minutes before bed. And then another thing just to do is to always evaluate just the quality age of your mattress. I like to use a satin pillowcase. That's both for my skin and just my sleep. So just little things like that can improve your sleep and your sleep quality, because that's really what we want to have happen, is to go into that restorative deep sleep that helps your body refuel for the next day. So that being said, that's just something that I want you to think about today, is what does your sleep routine look like? How can you implement some of those sleep hygiene things that I have mentioned? And I will also, in the email that I send, I will leave you a link to the products that I use that help me come into a place where I can actually have a restorative sleep at night. They're all natural, nothing funny in them. So I'll leave that there for you as well. And I will leave you all the sleep hygiene things that I've mentioned. And let's see how many of those you can implement in the next couple of nights, and then see which ones work for you and what you can implement going forward. So that's all that I want to talk about today. I just want to leave that little nugget of the thought of sleep and how important it is, especially as we get older, and what your quality of sleep is like now, and can there be an improvement. And then I want you to, what I did, so I have an Oura ring which tracks my sleep. every night. So I actually did an experiment. I really played around with my bedtime, the things I do during the day, the things I eat. And I use this to see how is my sleep reacting to what I do throughout the day. By the way, alcohol, for me particularly, has a huge impact on my sleep. Yeah. So that was an eye-opener for me. And awareness. That's all this is. Is it you just become aware of the things that impact you in certain ways. And no, you're not going to cut them all out. You're not going to stop having spicy food or stop drinking a nice glass of wine. But you're getting to know your body. And you're starting to learn what it likes and what it doesn't like and how to help it. So I hope this helps. Read the email me back if you have any questions.